A disciplined mind brings happiness. Give, even if you only have a little. Conquer anger with non-anger, conquer badness with goodness, conquer meanness with generosity, conquer dishonesty with truth. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. Drop by drop is the water pot filled, likewise, the wise man, gathering it little by little, fills himself with good. Those who cling to perceptions and views wander the world offending people. I will not look at another's bowl intent on finding fault, a training to be observed. Let none find fault with others, let none see the omissions and commissions of others, but let one see one's own acts, done and undone. Should a person do good, let him do it again and again, let him find pleasure therein, for blissful is the accumulation of good. May all beings have happy minds. Delight in heedfulness, guard well your thoughts. Should you find a wise critic to point out your faults, follow him as you would a guide to hidden treasure. Should a seeker not find a companion who is better or equal, let them resolutely pursue a solitary course. In whom there is no sympathy for living beings, know him as an outcast. Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world, by non-hatred alone is hatred appeased, this is a law eternal. Better it is to live one day seeing the rise and fall of things than to live 100 years without ever seeing the rise and fall of things. One is not called noble who harms living beings, by not harming living beings one is called noble. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. The world is afflicted by death and decay, but the wise do not grieve, having realized the nature of the world. Resolutely train yourself to attain peace. All tremble at violence, all fear death, putting oneself in the place of another, one should not kill nor cause another to kill. To support mother and father, to cherish wife and children, and to be engaged in peaceful occupation, this is the greatest blessing. If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like a never-departing shadow. As an elephant in the battlefield withstands arrows shot from bows all around, even so shall I endure abuse. The one in whom no longer exists the craving and thirst that perpetuate becoming, how can you track that awakened one, trackless, and of limitless range? Whatever precious jewel there is in the heavenly worlds, there is nothing comparable to one who is awakened. As a water bead on a lotus leaf, as water on a red lily, does not adhere, so the sage does not adhere to the seen, the heard, or the sensed. It is in the nature of things that joy arises in a person free from remorse. All experiences are preceded by mind, having mind as their master, created by mind. Ceasing to do evil, cultivating the good, purifying the heart, this is the teaching of the Buddhas. Just as a solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so the wise are not affected by praise or blame. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. Your letting go of it will be for your long-term happiness benefit. The one in whom no longer exists the craving and thirst that perpetuate becoming. How can you track that awakened one, trackless, and of limitless range? Meditate. Do not delay, lest you later regret it. Know from the rivers and clefts and in crevices, those in small channels flow noisily, the great flow silent. Whatever is not full makes noise. Whatever is full is quiet. One who conquers himself is greater than another who conquers 1,000 times 1,000 men on the battlefield. Be victorious over yourself and not over others. Train your eyes and ears, train your nose and tongue. The senses are good friends when they are trained. Train your body in deeds, train your tongue in words, train your mind in thoughts. This training will take you beyond sorrow. Like someone pointing to treasure is the wise person who sees your faults and points them out. Associate with such a sage. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment.